Hi, let's check it out. Inquiry-based learning, prepared by Abdul Razak, Ma Chen Jun, Muhammad Izani, Nur Hazwani, Sharania, Yusniza, and Zuhaida. The world is now facing a coronavirus pandemic. All sectors are affected and experiencing problems, including the education sector. Through face-to-face learning, change to online learning. Various learning methods are used, including inquiry-based learning. So, let's explore what inquiry-based learning is all about. Inquiry is an important part of any classroom. Inquiry-based learning focuses on student as learner, developing skillful, open-ended questioning skills. Being able to recognize different levels of question is beneficial for all students, whether it is in maths, humanities, science, or any other class. According to Schaumann 1968, inquiry is the process of finding and investigating problems, constructing hypotheses, designing experiments, collecting data, and drawing conclusions to solve problems. From bahagian pembangunan kurikulum Kementerian Pendidikan Malaysia 2016, it is also a student-centered teaching and learning process and involves problem investigation, exploration, and related findings to obtain information through student-centered inquiry and curiosity. Inquiry can be implemented in learning using various models according to the suitability of the subject. 5E learning is a model often used in conducting inquiries. The 5E learning model is an adaptation of the biology science curriculum BSCS. 5E refers to 5 phases of learning, namely engagement, exploration, explanation, elaboration, and evaluation. The importance of inquiry learning is that students learn how to continue learning. This is something they can take with them throughout life beyond parental help and security, beyond a textbook, beyond the time of master teacher, beyond school to a time when they will often be alone in their learning. Inquiry are divided into 4 types, namely structured inquiries, control inquiries, guided inquiries, and open or free inquiries. Teachers can use this inquiry according to the suitability and ability of students. The selection of the type of inquiry should also refer to the teaching and learning objective to be achieved. Structured inquiry, when you give students an open question and investigation method. They must use the method of craft and evidence-backed conclusion. Control inquiry, when you give students a question, its answer, and the method of reaching this answer. Their goal is to build investigation and critical thinking skills, learning how the specific method works. Guided inquiry, when you give students an open question, typically in groups, they design investigation methods to reach a conclusion. And free inquiry or open inquiry, when you give students time and support. They pose original question that they investigate through their own methods and eventually present their result to discuss and expand. Now, let's hear panels from 3 different countries, Malaysia, China, Djibouti, on their perception towards inquiry-based learning.
Certainly changed in many ways. For one, we are slowly but certainly moving from a more teacher-orientated teaching methods towards a more student-centered learning environment. But I feel that it is easier said than done. So because throughout my 9 years teaching in the school, I realized that students-orientated activities are more fun for the students, but it is certainly not easy for the teachers as we have to deal with a big number of students. So besides that, to set up a fun environment every time a teacher enters requires a lot of preparation.
In Malaysian school, I doubt that will happen, but they changed our mindset. These people really changed my mindset because we feel that doing as what Mr. Q said, it's not easy. The preparation is lots. Like we are not teaching one class. We are that one particular teacher will be teaching more than 2 or 3 classes. So to think about the activities, to do the lesson plan, it was like havoc. We were like under stress, we were depressed, all kind of things. Even I fell ill. I was like, they were pushing us to do it. But finally, it came to a thing that we realized actually this is what we're supposed to do. Kita mampu buat benda tu. Although it's our mindset. We say cannot. But actually it's wrong. You can ask Cikgu Zuhaida also. It was first for her. She went through a hell of a time when she came to our school, but now she's using it.
We are still nowhere near satisfactory level. It takes time and commitments from both students and teachers to make it a success. Because most teachers are still complacent with the old ways, as it is more cost effective and less hassle and straightforward. This is my opinion on why sometimes there are hiccups when we are moving towards a student-centered curriculum. Yeah, something like that.
Student-centered, correct or not? So what we do is we plan that thing, that same method we can use with the other classes too. For like myself is language teacher. I already planned for the A class. So that same method I can use for the different classes also. And we have, like my school, because it's already the 8th year to became trust school. So we have all the teaching aids prepared in one place. We can access that in our drive. We can share among our teachers. Lesson plans is already done. Okay. So whatever it is there, we carry only following year. So what I find is students are more active, more they participate well, okay, and then they're more daring, because when it comes to 21st century of teaching and learning, we are making the student to own the thing. See, this is your activity, you are going to prepare it, you are going to present it. So they find it very interesting, and you'll be surprised, especially when you're asking about higher order thinking skills. When you apply that in the class, they will come up with lots of things, lots of ideas, lots of suggestions. You will be impressed.
就这个课程改革来说，不仅是说我们自己学校，从那个上至这个国家的政策，下到每一所学校，每一个老师和学生，其实对于这个课改，都能够体会到它的这个变化是非常大的。比如说从老师的教学方式上，发生了非常大的变化，老师呢变成了一个辅助性的，原来是以老师为主。 从学生的角度来说，学生呢变成了以学生为中心，他课堂的这个参与的程度就会更明显了。再就是从这个考试的形式来看呢，这个考试出现了一个多样化。以前呢是一卷定终身，现在我们在考试的时候，衡量一个学生，除了他的这个考试的分数之外，还有许多一些这个社团的一些分数啊，和平时的一些社会调查呀等等这些形式都会纳入到对一个学生的综合考核。 保持的理念。所以说，无论从哪个角度来说，我们的课改呢都有了非常大的变化，也取得了非常大的成绩。
OK. Les systèmes éducatifs de Djibouti étaient initialement en cours d'élaboration pour répondre à une demande limitée d'éducation. Il a été essentiellement conçu pour le suivi et fortement emprunté au système français, tel que structure administrative à la méthode pédagogique. Après la colonisation, le gouvernement a revu ses politiques éducatives. Il a lancé un nouveau programme basé sur les besoins et les demandes des personnes ayant un processus consultatif. Le Forum national de l'éducation qui a conclu tous les parties comprenantes telles que l'administration, les enseignements, les parents. L'objectif principal de ce nouveau programme est de fournir un cadre de programme qui répond aux besoins difficiles des élèves, des enseignants et des sociétés, y compris l'économique. Pour préparer un avenir, nous devons réfléchir à ce que les enfants et les autres apprenants devraient apprendre pour aider chaque personne à avoir la meilleure type de vie. L'équilibre entre l'apprentissage et le domaine de compétences individuelles ainsi que l'apprentissage compétences nécessaires pour appliquer ces connaissances est essentiel. Enfin, l'une des réalisations exceptionnelles que le gouvernement a éteinte, construire un nouveau centre national d'élaboration du programme d'études doté d'espaces de travail adéquats pour tout le groupe de matières de l'unité administrative. Renforcer les capacités techniques du Centre national d'élaboration du programme d'études et recruter professionnellement des anciennes capacités. Améliorer les anciennes capacités, ainsi améliorer la qualité matérielle d'enseignement, d'apprentissage.
I feel that the goal of education was not clear. So the pandemic, this pandemic has certainly forced the much needed change. So I hope the change can reduce teachers' burden and effectively increase students' participation in class and make learning meaningful and help students embrace the concept of fun learning. That's what I believe.
But since during this the trust school program, the result has been improved. You know, it was like 90, 89, 90%. Now it touched to 97, 98%. So what I see here is probably because their interest in these activities, in this exploration, that these students, they're able to do it. So for me, a lot of changes. It can be from teachers and also from students' side. Okay, students' result improved. Teachers, they were like improved also in teaching methods. So both comes in.
这种进行课程改革、课改的这种理念更逐渐的深入人心。那么落实到我们就是说，从整体来看的话，我觉得从3个方面，我觉得变化是挺大的。第一个就是学生课堂的一个参与。原来呢，就是学生乖乖的坐在课堂上，老师讲，学生听，老师提问，学生回答。而现在呢，整个课堂学生呢占领了一个主导地位，学生的参与程度呢大大的加强了。那么第二个就是从学生的一个思考的维度来看，以前的学生的思考其实是一个单线思考，一个单思维的，是老师呢去发出信号，学生呢做出一个回应。但现在呢，学生思考的这个维度变得更宽了，它不仅有老师与学生的一个交流，有学生与学生的一个交流，还有自我的思考的一个变化。所以说，他思考的角度更丰富，思考的这个维度呢也会更宽。那么第三个，从这个教学方式来看，从老师的教学方式来看，也发生了非常大的变化。它出现了一个多样性的一个教学，我们可以说叫百花齐放，百家争鸣，是不是？多样性的教学出现在我们的课堂上了。 比如说，我们的生物课，我们老师呢会领着学生，在一定的时节，就是说，去走出这个教室，走进校园，甚至走进大自然。那么就是说，能够从实际教学中，从大自然中呢去，让学生去体会每一个物种的变化，每一个鸟类的变化，以及一些关注当地的一些气候等等，他们还做了一些专门性的一些研究。我觉得这种教学呢就非常的有趣。再就是说，我们的语文教学上，他们会增加一些舞台剧啊、情景剧啊，是不是啊？一些社团的一些情景剧啊，对一些民众、对一些这个课本的把握，会更丰富一些。这是从教学方式，所以我觉得变化比较大的就是这3个方面。
Bien sûr, le XXIe siècle a subi de changements radicaux qui ont transformé les systèmes éducatifs traditionnels en systèmes modernes dynamiques, s'adaptant aux besoins socio-économiques, culturels, éducatifs, aux techniques de la première moderne. Donc, être un éducateur du XXIe siècle, signifie avoir une capacité d'être capable d'enseigner et d'atteindre tous les objectifs. Cela signifie la capacité de différencier l'apprentissage afin que tous les élèves puissent apprendre en utilisant les systèmes uniques. Dans les salles de classe aujourd'hui, les élèves développent des compétences excellentes et uniques, telles que la résolution des problèmes, les pensées critiques et la littérature numérique.
Wow.
In the country, in my school, I would say that so far, based on my experience, I've been using the experimental and questioning methods to facilitate my class, and it is easier and less time consuming. So questioning method is actually very crucial in my opinion. The right questions can intrigue students to discover further on the topic they want to learn. They are learning, and exploration, in my opinion, because I'm teaching science, so experiments are, you have to do experiments, so it's easy, and then we have procedures to just follow. So exploration is something like you don't have a set of procedures, you just what comes to mind and you just think of a way how to do it. So I feel that it requires students to think critically, and it takes time. So learning through exploration is fun and can be done occasionally, but in class to help students think outside the box. Sometimes after my lessons, I would ask my students to explore my YouTube channel to recap what they have learned on a certain topic, and they will have to let me know in the comment section below what they understand about it. That's about it.
It's like exploration. Your pupils are supposed to explore, find out things before they come into the classroom. That means we are asking them to learn first, get the knowledge, get the information before coming into the class, and then you share it with others. I think this is happening in flipped classrooms. Flipped classroom, they're doing this. So a teacher will just assign some work to them, and then they will find this information, they will find all they're supposed to, and then they will share it in the classroom. And this is happening. Even in my English class, it's not only science or other subject, but English is like more fun to learn with this kind of methods. You see, and then questioning, my students love higher order thinking skills. They love hot questions because they can come out with all those imaginary answers. And that question is not only from us, we encourage students to question students. Okay, if the student is telling something, do you agree with it or not? If you agree, why you agree? If not, why you don't agree? Okay, you give me your solution. So we will encourage the students to question among the students, not the teachers. So this is actually very interesting because not only the students learn, we learn too.
原来也有，我记得在我读书的时候，这个实验教学，因为理科方面的物理、化学呀、生物啊这些都不可能的，避免开进行实验。 但是这个实验呢，和以前我读书的时候的实验教学，我觉得还是发生很大变化了。那以前的教学呢是，老师呢以演示性的实验为主，我们呢只能是在那巴巴的去看着。那么真正的事物的一个形态的发展过程啊，一个原理的体现呀，我们只能做一个旁观者。而现在呢，我们这个随着教学条件的提高，我们每个学校的实验室的一个建设，以及实验工具的一个丰富，每个学生都能够说亲身的去体验每一个实验，那么去真正的自己动手去探知每一个知识。我觉得这是实验教学中它也发生了非常大的变化。那么这种题位式教学，它还是和以前的这个题位式教学有不一样的。那么以前的题位式教学是单一的，老师一提问，就这个问题，针对性这个问题对还是错， A 还是 B， 你做回答，是不是？可是现在的这种题位式教学，更多的是老师呢提出疑问，然后呢把这个疑问分派给学生，然后让学生呢进行分组讨论，是不是进行一个探究，最终呢得出这样的一个这个有非常有价值的一个答案。那么我觉得这种题位方式也是和以前非常不一样的，发生了非常大的变化。探究式教学我认为是先前没有的，在以前传统的教学之中呢，它还是说单一的课堂一问一答，是不是这样？但是现在探究式的教学呢，它就注重了学生的一个质疑能力、合作能力和探究能力和解疑能力。
Ok. En ce qui concerne l'innovation expérimentale, ils sont souvent utilisés pour tester des capacités d'innovation pédagogique, telles que la nouvelle pédagogique, les nouveaux programmes d'études ou les ressources d'apprentissage. Les élèves apprendront et permettront de mettre en œuvre le vocabulaire des conceptions expérimentales ou en mettant en pratique leurs des compétences critiques, dans les cours d'une expérience basée sur l'enquête. De même, les étudiants concevront et réaliseront leurs propres expériences scientifiques, identifier et créer des questions et des hypothèses auxquelles il est possible de répondre par la recherche scientifique. En vain, ils permettent aux élèves de travailler ensemble en groupe pour résoudre des problèmes, concevoir des stratégies ou comprendre le concept de classe.
Okay guys, interesting isn't it of what is being said about this inquiry-based learning? Following these video sessions and hearing the views and feedback from the 3 nation invitees, you will understand what inquiry-based learning is all about. The choice is yours. This approach is capable of bringing changes in children's development and applicable in learning during this pandemic. Until we meet again, bye.